So.
Yeah, I think you're live right now.
Yeah, I'm live. Okay.
All good.
So I will start it now. I will view the speaker view. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'll start it. Wait. Oke. Halo, selamat siang semuanya. Terima kasih sudah join di channel YouTube dan Zoom-nya Best Partner Education di sesi Campus Sharing Session. Jadi Campus Sharing Session ini adalah sesi sharing dari Best Partner Education sebagai representasi dari institusi-institusi belajar di berbagai negara, termasuk Australia. Jadi kampus sharing session itu adalah dengan tujuan memperkenalkan kampus-kampus, memberikan akses dan informasi lebih detail untuk para calon sarjana yang sedang mencari sekolah di luar negeri. Nah, kalau kamu misalnya nggak bisa, ada beberapa yang nggak join di Zoom meeting kita, masih bisa kok nonton live di channel YouTube-nya Best Partner Education. Nah, hari ini seperti janjinya Best Partner, kita sudah kedatangan tamu spesial dari Apeiro Insitute. Aku akan short briefing tentang Apeiro Insitute. Jadi di Apeiro Insitute kalian bisa ambil, mereka menyediakan PTE preparation, IELTS preparation, advanced diploma in diploma and advanced diploma in business, dan juga yang paling penting highlight-nya adalah automotive. Ya. Jadi telah bergabung bersama kita, terima kasih. Ini jauh-jauh dari Melbourne, Mr. Yash, as the campus manager and also head marketing of Apeiro Insitute. Hi, Mr. Yash.
Halo, selamat sore.
Halo, selamat sore, Mr. Yash. Apa kabar?
Baik-baik saja.
Okay, nice. It's really natural. You can speak bahasa. It's amazing. Wow.
Sedikit.
Sedikit. Okay. Mr. Yars, tadi Aaron I have introduced you as a campus manager and also head marketing of Apeiro Insitute, but please let us know more about you. Okay. For example,
it's been, I think, 2 years for me since I joined this university. Before this, I used to work for La Trobe University. If you must be familiar with the university, since they were about to open the campus in Melbourne, so I was the one who doing research for them. And right now, kind of like for the Melbourne campus, I'm the head right now, and I take care of everything here. So most of you, if you're going to Melbourne, you will probably be meeting me first. And I'll be your point of contact for anything, for job, for accommodation, for the students coming from Indonesia. I'll be helpful to them. That's totally fine. I studied, Bachelor of Business and then finished my master's from La Trobe University only in marketing. And right now I'm permanent resident in Australia. So kind of it's been, like 7 to 8 years journey for me here. So, I'll tell you more about the university then. So we were founded in 2016 in Perth. Both of our CEO, they started, from a small campus and then expanded in. Right now, the campus in Perth, it's in CBD, so it's very convenient for students. In Melbourne, we have campus in Springvale. It's around 20 minutes away from the central business district for the Melbourne, and you can easily get the train and tram here. So that's totally fine. You won't have the public transport issues. But if you're just going, if you're looking for permanent residency and regional points, I think Perth is the best option for you if you are going to take automotive courses. Okay. All right, I'll start my PPT if you allow me.
Yeah, okay. Sure.
Okay. As you can see here, ELICOS code, RTO code, everything here. I'll just go forward to it. Yeah. So we provide automotive courses, business courses, and ELICOS courses right now. And we just opened our new campus in Melbourne in March 2020. So it's been, kind of like 4 to 5 months here. The classroom, of course, spacious. The capacity of each classroom will be around 25 to 30 students. We are not willing to take more than that because, we want to maintain a quality education for students as well. Our campus capacity for Melbourne, you can say 500 to 600 students. And for Perth, it will be around 1,000 students since it's the main campus for us. Facilities, basic facilities, everything is there. Print, scan, free internet, library, online resources. We have our online portal where students can go and log in and see the resources, study online. Right now we're undertaking the classes online in Zoom, so student doesn't need to come on campus. They can access everything online in their accelerate portal. We have that portal for especially students and with the logins, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you more about automotive courses. So there are three parts of that full
Yes.
package, which is Cert 3 in light vehicle mechanical technology, Cert 4 in automotive mechanical diagnosis, and Diploma of Automotive Technology. So as you can see the fees on screen, I don't have to tell you you don't have to worry about the fees and everything. We also provide monthly installment. Some students, are willing to come here and work and, pay the fees on their own. Some students, pay in advance. Usually there is a certain amount you have to pay on the COE when you commence the course, when you apply for the visa, right? So usually it takes us to give you offer letter in 3 to 4 business days. So you won't take a long time, like it won't be long. And of course, you have to give the English proficiency. IELTS 5.5 minimum is the requirement if you want to come to Australia and apply for the visa. That's the requirement for the government as well. Um, Cert 3, of course, it will be a year. It will be a basic everything regarding, if you have experience in mechanical, you can always assess it with us. Cert 3 general. So your classes will be 2 days every week. Each day it will be 10 hours. Why I'm saying 10 hours? Because it is the basic requirements. 10 hours theory and 10 hours practical classes every week for the automotive. For business courses, it will be less, and it will be 3 days, dividing 2 to 3 hours every day, not that much. And most of the classes are online right now, so you don't have to worry about it. For Cert 4 and Diploma Automotive, both are 6 months. The whole package is for 2 years. For Perth, it will be around 24,000. For Melbourne, it will be around $21,500, as you can see on the screen.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I think most of the Indonesian students, they are interested in business courses, if I'm not wrong, than mechanical courses. Yes, but if you want to get PR, I think that this course has better chances for you than the business course, because it's one of the categories where immigration is giving in less points, only in 70 points.
Okay.
Okay. We go for the career outcome. If you study, 2 years of this course, what career you can pursue further? So mostly, our students, they take PR, and after they try to find a job in diagnostic technician, automotive technician, service technician, and master technician. So these are the fields you can go, and for if you compare the salary, okay, let's say you have options. You can go to Philippines, you can go to Malaysia, you can go to Singapore. What are the outcomes? Australia has highest salary comparison per year. It's average $65,000. If you get a good job, I mean, that's what you earn. So you have idea how much I'm looking at earning after I finish my studies. Some of you might take student loans, some of you like are coming on your parent support. So it's easier for you to calculate this thing as well. You can always check on some of the website, Gumtree, Seek. So many websites are hiring right now. um, okay, I'll just go forward further to business courses.
Yeah.
Anyone have any questions regarding automotive right now, or we will just go through everything at last?
Maybe we can go to everything at last.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So business courses, diploma of business. This is the basic, business program we provide right now. For Melbourne, right now we're doing scholarship.
Yeah.
It will be $5,000 only, and for Perth also $1,000 off, so $7,000 only. Diploma of business will be 52 weeks, 1 year. It's mostly general business course we provide, and I think you can get this one pathway to Bachelor of Business as well. Some of you might willing to take admission in higher education universities like Murdoch, Latrobe. Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. All good. So yeah, after you finish diploma of business, you have opportunity to do advanced diploma of business or advanced diploma of leadership management. There are two ways to do it. Diploma of business is the basic requirement, and then you can go to certain next level. Advanced diploma of business is 1 year, and leadership management is 1.5 years. So the difference in between is only 6 months and certain subjects. So if you are willing to finish your studies in 2 years, you can take a diploma business, advanced diploma business. That's totally fine with you. And if you are willing to study something different, let's say leadership and management, if you're interested in these fields, you can go for diploma business plus leadership management. So these are the options we have right now. As you can see, the fee structure, I don't have to tell you more about it, but yes, we provide ELICOS as well. Some of you, might struggle for English, that you can't get 5.5 bands. That's totally fine. We can provide you ELICOS course leading to any of the course we provide. Example, ELICOS leading to diploma business, ELICOS leading to automotive package. Totally fine. We provide 14 weeks of PT, 26 of weeks of IELTS, and it's very easy. Like if you think you don't want to struggle in IELTS there in Indonesia, it's better for you to practice here more. You can always take this option, take the ELICOS and take the pathway course, come here. That's totally fine. You can always apply for visa. It will be only like only addition 14 weeks or 20 weeks for in your course. That's all. So minimum requirements to apply for ELICOS, it's also like four in IELTS in placement test. That's the minimum requirement we also need if you want to apply in ELICOS. Right now we're doing scholarship opportunity for all the students, offshore, onshore, doesn't matter. Because of the COVID situation, we are giving off $1,000 in diploma and advanced diploma business and $2,000 in leadership management. So your fees will be decreased a bit and it will be a relief for you. So, but this offer is ending on August 2020. If you get your COE, confirmation of enrollment, before August 2020, then only you can retain this scholarship, and you must be starting in this year. That's basic requirement of the scholarship. Okay.
Oh.
So questions regarding business and automotive courses right now, I want to discuss it first. Like the students, if they have any questions.
Okay. So before the students have any question, I think I also have a question. Like, if before you join the ELICOS, they will have like placement test, right? And at least they got 4.0 in IELTS. So how if they don't receive the 4.0?
Let's say they don't give the IELTS at all, you're saying, or they don't achieve the 4.0.
Yeah. For example, they achieve like 3.0. How they will enter to the ELICOS one?
See, this is a basic requirement because for ELICOS, if you want to give ELICOS program to any further students, when you will apply for visa, they will ask you English. Okay. So you can apply for visa as well if you don't have IELTS. So yes, you will have to give IELTS. But if you are struggling, if you are just getting 4.5, getting 5, then you can apply for this one, ELICOS. If you are struggling to get 0.5 point or 1 point, and you think like I can better do there, so that's totally fine with us. We can always provide you this option. Some of the students who take admission in universities, they do ELICOS in our college and then go to other university, because I think it's cheaper for them than studying in university for ELICOS program.
Okay, I got it. So if they have achieved like 5.8, so they don't need ELICOS too, and so they can continue for the business and also automotive.
Yes, 5.5 is the minimum requirement. Okay, minimum. If you give PT, I'm not sure if you know about PT is for Australia. I think for PT it will be less, around 48 in score. So then you are eligible to apply for visa and apply for any other courses we have.
Okay, so both PTE and also IELTS are accepted, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, hi guys, kalau yang mau nanya jangan sungkan-sungkan, langsung aja type di chat box di grup chat. Saya mau tanya, okay, I will translate it to English. Okay, that's okay. So, kalian mau yang nanya boleh type aja, atau misalnya boleh aku akan unmute, boleh langsung tanya ke Mas Yash, Mr. Yash. Yes. How do we call Mr. Yash? Is Mas, or if you are in Bali, they call you Bli, right? Bli Yash. Is it?
I don't know. In
Yeah.
Bali, they have different ways to call you because in Balinese they have first name of the first son, name of the second son, name of the third son. They call something to them.
Oh,
I forgot.
okay. Okay. Even me, I haven't experienced Bali culture myself, so maybe I
Oh,
will.
you should know. You should know.
Okay.
Where are you guys from? Like, where is your main office right now?
We're at the east part of Borneo Island.
Okay,
East, yes,
it's
east.
Java.
East Borneo. East
Okay,
Kalimantan.
different island.
Yeah. So there are some questions already, Mr. Yes, from the participants.
Okay,
Speaking
that's
bahasa
good.
from Effie. Yes. Untuk program dari Indonesia, apakah harus lulus SMA? If they are from Indonesia students,
Yep.
should they from SMA? SMA is like senior high school. Maybe
Okay.
you can explain the standardization of what is that? Standardization to what is that? To enroll. What is the SMA? SMA, what is the senior high school in Australia and senior high school in Indonesia?
Senior high school. Yeah, I
Yeah, the
understood.
standardization.
How much
Yeah.
marks you should be getting? Okay. For our institute, at least we require 50%. We're not asking that much. We just require basic 50% marks. If you
Yeah.
get 50%, you're eligible to apply for any of the courses we have.
50% marks? What is that?
Yep. You're talking about GPI or what she's talking about? The
Maybe about
result
maybe about the grade.
grades. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
grade.
like out of 100, like if you get 50 overall 50, then I think it's totally fine with us. That's what the basic requirement is. But you might also have to check for the government as well, at what are the requirements. I think most of the government's requirements is 45 to 50 only, so you won't have trouble since Indonesia is level 2 in higher education and vet sector. So students get advantage than any other countries like Sri Lanka, India. These countries are on level 3, and Indonesia is assessment level 2, so they have advantage of waiving of the financial documents as well.
Okay. How about the level? Are they the same? The
Sorry.
level of the senior. How about the level of the senior high school? We have here level 10, level 11, and level 12. Is it
So
the
you
same?
need to finish level 12. That's level 10. We will need level 10 and 12 certificates for you
Okay.
to get eligible for any other course.
Also, if they have passed the level 12, so
Yeah.
they can apply for the Apeiro Institute.
Yeah.
They don't
They
need
can.
to follow the certificate 3 or certificate 4.
No, they can
No?
directly apply for anything. Yeah.
Yeah, they can directly. Oke. Jadi Evi, jadi lulusan SMA untuk Indonesia udah bisa masuk ke Apeiro dengan minimal average-nya 50 di GPA. GPA itu nilai rata-rata kita yang di rapot atau di nilai rata-rata yang di ujian nasional. Terus kalau misalnya kita udah lulus SMA kayak gitu level kelas 12, nah itu udah bisa langsung apply untuk ke diploma. Jadi nggak perlu ngambil ke sertifikat. That's what he said. Wait, she said atau saya bisa mengambil ujian susulan dengan ikut tes bahasa Inggris. Wait, I don't understand. Maybe you can explain more. What do you mean with saya bisa mengambil ujian susulan dengan ikut tes bahasa Inggris? Maybe you can explain again. Tulis lagi pertanyaannya. Jadi kayak ceritain kejadian sebenarnya. Soalnya Iren agak kurang ngerti nih di pertanyaan yang satunya. So, Mister, we go to the next question.
Ya.
Apakah saya mendapat potongan SPP untuk course berikutnya? Do they have the tuition fee discount for the next year? Yeah, for the next year or for the next course. For example, they apply for the diploma of automotive or business, and then they want to continue to the advanced diploma, right? Do they get the discount?
Yes, so that's what I'm saying. If the student takes the confirmation of enrollment in this year, even if the course is 2 years, of course they're starting advanced diploma later on, they are eligible for the discount. They will get $2,000 off if they take 2 years of study.
Okay, you hear that? Okay, jadi So 2 years, can you explain it? 2 years off, right?
So yeah, if they take a diploma of business plus advanced diploma of business, her question I can see, I think she's asking if we are eligible to get the discount for next year as well. They are getting for first year, but they are also, that's what her question is. I can see.
Yeah.
So yes, you can get 2 years, $2,000 discount if you get the COE before 31st of August, because that's the when the offer and scholarship ends right now. So we have limited time period if you want to apply.
Okay. In terms of the COE, how they can get the COE?
Okay. So first we issue the conditional offer letter. For the basic requirements, checklist will be passport, must be valid for 5 years at least, or maybe 4 years, because we need 2 extra year for the temporary resident visa as well after they finish their course. So passport will be there, then like year 10 and 12 certificates, school certificates. Then probably we will need GTE, you can say SOP, like statement of purpose, GTE. I'll send you the format as well, so you can know. You will also need that one when applying the visa. That statement of purpose means why are you coming to Australia to study, just a few questions which we also can ask you. Sometimes we can call you for the interview, just like check why are you coming here, just to get the overall information. Sometimes our admin staff will call the students, not all the times I'm saying, but very rarely they will call the students asking just the general information if they are suitable or not, just for that thing.
Okay. So how about the payment? Is there any payment for that for getting the COE, Mr. Rash?
Yes, of course. The payment for the COE, mostly like for the offshore students, there is a certain amount, and depends on which course you're saying. So of course that thing I'll also email you about the checklist. You can always check with Best Partner Education. You can go to their office and always check with them. I'll be forwarding you all the checklists to them. So basic documents for offer letter, there are no like so many documents required, just the basic documents: SOP, passport, year 10 and 12, and our application form. That's all. After you get the offer letter, there will be in conditions which documents are pending or which documents are missing with the payment receipt, or with the bank transfer, or maybe with the check. You can always send those documents and acquire the confirmation of enrollment. Usually this process will take you around 7 to 10 days. So that's what we'll be looking at.
Okay, 7 to 10 days. Okay, yes. So tadi guys, kalau misalnya kita mau apply nih, tadi siapa ya yang tanya itu Miss Stephanie. Jadi ringkasannya kayak gini sih. Jadi kita bisa dapat beasiswa atau diskon tadi dari Apeiro dengan syarat kita harus apply for COE sebelum berakhirnya Agustus tahun 2020 ini. Jadi dikejar memang sebelum kehabisan kayak gitu kan. Terus persyaratan yang paling dibutuhkan adalah paspor. Minimal kalau bisa paspor yang terbaru sih, atau misalnya at least dia ada tersisa 2 tahun untuk tinggal di Australia. Kemudian ada juga GT atau SOP. Nanti for further you can reach me. How is the COP gitu ya? Gimana bentuk COP, you can reach me. Dan ada paymentnya untuk offshore student and also onshore student. Offshore student itu student yang ada sekarang lagi di Indonesia yang mau apply berangkat ke Australia. Kalau onshore student itu yang student yang lagi ada di Australia sekarang, kayak gitu ya. So you can reach me after that. We can talk privately, alright? Okay. Ada pertanyaan berikutnya, Mr. Yash. Okay. Should I translate it? Okay, saya mau tanya, jika saya mengambil jurusan otomotif teknologi, apa saya bisa mengambil program jalur pathway untuk kualifikasi berikutnya? Should I translate it? Okay, I will translate it.
Yeah. Okay. I can understand a few words. Saya mau is like my, tanya jika saya mengambil jurusan atau, so he wants to do automotive technology, and what are the pathway courses, or what are the pathway education it will get.
Yeah. Yes, you did correct. Yeah, so after taking the automotive technology, for example, diploma or advanced diploma, what is the next qualification they can get for the next degree, maybe? Yeah, that's.
See, for the advanced diploma of leadership management or advanced diploma of business, see, you can do either diploma of business 1 year or take the both year course. That's totally fine. The pathway will be in that course is, you can get a job in certain fields like business. You can also, if you are willing to do bachelor's, of course it will cost you tons of money here. It is very expensive. If you go to certain university, your per year fees will be around $30,000. That's per year we're looking at. So for diploma of business, if you're talking about pathway for your job ready program or whatever, so there are certain, like agencies, certain people hiring for it. You always have an advantage in education sector, just like me, education sector in any of the business courses. Second will be, like probably in the most of the sales and marketing, stock market, leadership management leads you to go in firms like Orion here. Then we have Esqua. Then we have, like probably, I would prefer you to go to education sector since it's growing every day. That's what, my preference for the people who take the diploma of business.
Okay. So, how about the degree? After continuing the diploma, do they have like, can they continue to the bachelor, for example?
Yes, they can.
Do Apeiro, does Apeiro have a special, what is that, special partnership with some university maybe?
We have certain universities where we can, organize you a package. Let's say diploma of business in our college, then leading to bachelor's in their university. If you are willing to take that, we have Murdoch University with us. If you go to our Facebook page, you will see, lots of university who we work with. And like if you have certain preference that you want to go to this university, we can always contact them and create a pathway for you from Apeiro to that university. So you won't have to spend too much money on the university, because if you go to diploma of business leading to bachelor's, the fees you're looking at is around $90,000 in universities like Latrobe, like Uni Melbourne, UNSW, University of Sydney. These are the like top the universities. If you are probably you can get 25% scholarship as well in certain universities. So that's good for you. Yeah.
Oh, so UNSW is one of the what is that? One of the opportunity. Okay, from the Apeiro. Okay.
No, I'm saying, these universities will, if you go to diploma of business course in those universities, it will cost you roughly $30,000 for 1 year. That's what you're looking at.
Okay.
Because they are the top university, like universities have higher fees, but, probably you will get better campus and everything, but it's totally up to you where you want to go, higher education sector or vet sector. There are two sectors, and vet sector is going to increase because the PR pathway, everyone is going into automotive. People come here on the bachelor's and then they realize there is no permanent residency, there is no citizenship. Why are they spending $30,000 in a course every year, and which they can do in $6,000? So most of the students are, after they come here, they realize. So do your research first, which courses has PR, which courses has not. So you won't be spending just the money, you will have benefit in that field as well.
Okay, I see. Alright. So, mudah-mudahan terjawab ya, Miss Sofia. Teman-teman masih boleh kok tanya lebih dari satu pertanyaan. Jadi kita masih buka sesi Q&A sebanyak-banyaknya karena kita masih sangat punya banyak waktu, misalnya. Kita masih punya sekitar 15 menitan. We still have like 15 minutes to have like Q&A for session. So, the following question from Miss Effie. Ternyata Miss Effie is a mother. Okay, she has a kid, and she has her son or her daughter. Finished the level 11 of senior high school. but she or he doesn't continue until the end of the senior high school. Can they directly enroll for the certificate 3 or 4 in Apeiro?
As I said, the basic requirement is year 12. You will need probably to finish the year 12. That's, the basic requirement. So you will need year 10 and 12 certificates if you want to enroll in any course. See, this requirement is because from the immigration as well. If you will go get the COA from us and you will go to apply the visa, if you don't have year 12, they'll refuse your visa. So there's no point. So I think I would recommend you to, try to let her finish her year 12 and then, enroll her here. So it's better for pathway courses. If she goes any other institute, business courses or bachelor courses, I think there is a minimum requirement of year 12. So
okay, I got it. Jadi CFI kalau misalnya sebaiknya diselesaikan dulu sampai kelas 12. Bisa ambil paketan misalnya. Nah, setelah itu baru bisa apply untuk diploma atau advanced diploma. Karena risikonya adalah di imigrasi. Kalau misalnya belum lulus SMA, itu biasanya akan lebih beresiko untuk ditolak. Tapi kalau misalnya udah lulus SMA kelas 12, itu akan lebih besar opportunity-nya untuk di-granted atau untuk diterima oleh imigrasi. Okay, thank you, Miss F. Thank you, Ma'am Effie too, and others. Okay, while waiting for others, I also have many questions.
Okay, you can go ahead.
Professor. Okay, so can you tell us what are the facilities outside the campus? I mean, like a mall or gym or
Okay. So for Perth, it's in the central business district. So it's in middle of the city. So there is, trams, there is public transport, bus everywhere. Of course, malls and everything will be there in the city. So there are gyms, gyms are open here 24 hours. So that's totally fine. There are food places. But if you are looking at, there are two perspectives. If you are coming here just to have fun, study, just to enjoy, just to learn things, come to Melbourne. If you are coming for PR purpose, then I want to get a PR, I want to get extra advantage, extra 5 point in, because the Perth is regional area. Melbourne is well developed. Perth is still underdeveloped city. So you can check online everything. I would recommend you to go to Perth if you're going for PR. I would recommend you to come to Melbourne if you're just learning new things, meeting new people, social gathering, everything. Melbourne is the best place because that's where I live. I can take you out for party and everything. That's fine.
Okay, ya. Jadi tergantung. So it depends on our objective, our goal, right? If you're gonna having fun, you can stay in Melbourne, right? Okay, but Perth is beautiful with the beaches, right? The beach. Okay, the beaches, all right. It's beautiful, right?
Yeah, Perth is beautiful. There are less people, very less people. Melbourne is, of course, you can find nasi goreng, mee goreng, everything here.
All right.
I love nasi goreng. Then I love so many things from Bali and Indonesia. So yes, Melbourne have multi-diversity culture, where there will be Indonesians, there will be Filipinos, there will be, Malaysian people. So all kinds of people are here. In Perth, there will be less of Indonesian people. We have students studying, Indonesian students studying in our Perth campus as well. But I would recommend, Melbourne is most multi-diverse place if you research. So that's what, you won't feel like, I'm away from home if you come to Melbourne. Perth, it's totally different.
Okay.
So I think Christian.
What is the
requirement that I have to prepare? See, probably, I would recommend you to give the IELTS first. That's, where you start everything. If you get 5.5 basic requirements in IELTS, you're all set to go. Get your passport done, get your English scorecard, year 10 and 12 certificates or application form and everything. You can also always go to them and, they can help you out with everything. And you can directly send us the application to us. We'll issue your offer letter in 2 to 3 business days. Then after you get the offer letter, there are certain, conditions which we write on your offer letter. You just have to see them and provide all the documents with the financial proof. So that's where we issue the COE in next 2 to 3 business days. So all the process, as I told you, 7 to 10 days. That's all. Like it won't take too much. 1 or 2 months, but it's always depends on you how when you can get all the documents or not. If you give documents one by one, I think it's not good for them as well to apply. So it's all totally about coordination, and there is nothing such thing which is it is very hard to come to Australia. It is very hard this that nothing. I think it's very easy for Indonesians to come to Australia than any other countries like China, India, Sri Lanka, Malaysia, because Indonesia is level 2. That's what I say, and our institute is also level 2, so that gives you advantage.
Okay. I don't know, but this is the newest the newest information. Indonesia is at level 1 now. Really?
I just check in the assessment
Really?
level. I checked yesterday. Let me double check as well.
Okay. Okay, sure. Maybe they change very fast, right?
See, it's for there are different levels in different courses. For higher education,
Okay. Also, it's different. Depends on the courses. Okay.
for ELICOS, it's level 1.
Okay.
School level 1. Vet courses level 2. I can just share my screen.
Okay, you can say. Please.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Wow.
I have a chart here. There you go. Is I think first we're looking at ELICOS, which is level 2.
Okay.
For vet courses, that's what automotive courses, Cert 3, Cert 4. We call it vet courses. I think it's on level 2 as well. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Yes.
higher education level 2, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. Postgraduate research courses level 1.
Okay. Okay.
And then the comes non-award courses, schools level 1. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the differences. So total
Okay.
overall level 2. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, it's all clear, Mr. Yas. Thank you very much for the level. Yeah. So create, prepare your IELTS and also application form and come to Best Partner Education so we can help you with everything. Yeah, with every preparation that you need.
That's good. You can always contact us on Facebook. Always send us an email if you have any questions. We are always happy to help you. We have our Facebook page, Apeiro Institute. You can always follow that and send us the messages. We'll reply you instantly, probably there. We have our admin team ready. If you have, even if there is a small question, like, are there any, like for the scholarship next year, or probably, like, what are the facilities, what are the accommodation, how can we help you in the accommodation, how can we help you in the getting a job?
Yeah.
You can always ask us questions. You can also get my personal details from her. You can always send me an email address. I'm totally fine with it. Or you can get my contact number. An emergency case is something, because some of you might be afraid because you are coming here. There's no one so that's a issue for you as well. But don't worry about it. I'll be your point of contact in Melbourne. I'm always here. Any emergency situation, anything, we are happy to help you. That's totally fine.
Thank you. It's perfect. All right. So are you ready for the next question? It's from Miss Safia again. Okay. So kira-kira berapa persentase theoretical thinking and practical thinking untuk di program diploma automotive technology? Presentation between theoretical and practical learning in diploma of automotive technology. Like maybe percentage, like 50% theory, 50% practical.
50% theory and 50% practical. So every week 10 hours will be theory. Then we go to practical 10 hours. You go in workshop, you do things, you learn. The trainer will be with you. And of course, we have, safety instructions and everything. So you will be under the guidance. So yes, we like to give practical knowledge than the theoretical knowledge, because that's what will help you. I think once you start certificate 3, you will have enough knowledge to go and work to any, automotive shop. You can work in BMW, Mercedes, this kind of various companies. And for PR, I think you require certain hours, 360 hours of experience when you apply for, skill assessment, and when you lodge your EOI. You can always check this thing with your migration agent. There are so many migration agents here who can guide you. I have so many agents in contact as well. That's totally fine. But the only thing you should be worrying about is how to come here. That's all. There are lots of opportunities here. In Melbourne, yes. In Perth, there are few because it's a regional area. That's what I'm saying. Like in Melbourne, it's very well developed. You can easily get a job here.
Okay, it is said that Melbourne is the city of students.
Yes.
Right?
If I was a student when I came here. Like I have friends from Philippines now. I have friends from Indonesia. I have friends from Taiwan. I have friends from China. So I think most of the Asian country students, they live in the city. There are so many suburbs where you can live. So our campus is in Springvale, and there are lots of suburb. Mostly, Vietnamese suburb is around. So mostly students live there, Vietnamese. So most of the students who come here also Vietnamese students here.
So diverse, right? Yeah, beautiful.
And don't
Okay.
worry about food and everything, because there are lots of Indonesian restaurants here.
No, okay, no homesick, guys. No food sick. Okay. Yeah, it's all available in Melbourne. Okay.
That's
Yes. Okay. Maybe we can come to the next two last question. Two last question. Okay.
You have 6 minutes. That's
Okay.
totally fine. You can take more time as well. I'm totally okay with it. If students have questions, they can always ask. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Two last question, guys. If you want to ask again, please type, or you can talk with Mr. Riaz directly. So, but before while waiting for your question, I also have question. Okay. So, is there any accommodation or like hostel
Right? No,
accommodated by the Apeiro Insitute?
we have contacts, but we don't have our accommodation on campus right now, or hostel. But there are always certain nearby houses or housing areas we have in contact with. We can always accommodate you there. So you don't have to worry about anything. That's what I'm saying. Off-campus accommodation is available for students in Perth and Melbourne.
Okay, so you don't worry about anything, guys. Everything is available, right? From the cheapest,
Yeah, cheapest,
cheapest
luxurious.
middle, okay, until the highest, or that you can afford. Okay, it's up to you, right? Okay, Mr. Yeah, so we have discussed about the scholarship, so that's actually that I want to ask. But let's talk about the payment plan, maybe.
Yeah.
Payment plan, yeah. How they can pay for the tuition fee, and also all all the all the payment that needs to pay.
If you take a certain course, of course, we ask you to pay at least for 6 months when you acquire your visa. That's a minimum requirement. After that, you can always take monthly payment plan. So we divide your fees into monthly payment plan. I understand some students wants to come here and work and study together. So you can always pay monthly. Direct debit system is available. That's totally fine. You can come on the automotive package, then you can carry on monthly payment plan, and with your studies you can work as well. For Melbourne, we have weekend classes as well. That's one of the advantage we have. So Saturday Sunday classes, that means Monday to Friday you are free to work. You have opportunity, you can go anywhere and work. But yeah, you have to also be compliant, working 20 hours a week as a purpose of student visa.
Yeah, okay. I got it. So you can bisa bayar 6 bulan di awal dulu. Setelah itu kalian bisa bayar per bulan. Ini lumayan memudahkan kita di sisi sebagai seorang student ya, yang juga di sana mau kerja juga sambil kuliah. So it's quite a beautiful offer for you guys. So yeah, okay.
I think most of the universities, they don't provide weekend classes, but for Perth, there are no classes, of course. For Melbourne, yes, we have weekend classes, but limited spots for automotive courses, not for business courses. Business courses, we have weekday classes.
Okay, so you have weekday for business and weekend for the automotive. But
Automotive weekend, weekdays, any classes.
yeah,
Because
automotive course,
that's,
weekend.
our main course we provide here. Hello? Yep. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but the connection sounds is like unstable. That's why, yes, we should wait.
Okay. Yeah. I think now it's clear.
Hello? Hello, Mr.
Yep.
Yash. Okay,
Yes,
so you
yes.
can hear me now. Okay. I'm sorry, the connection is unstable. So yeah.
That's fine. That's totally
Okay.
fine.
So okay, that's totally fine. Okay, the last question. Okay. For the weekend class, is there any morning shift and also evening shift? Or only like one? Yeah, one
Oh, okay.
schedule.
So
This one.
it's
Okay.
for automotive courses, it's 10 hours a day. So of course, we require 80% of attendance. So we can't do it in evening then until late night. But we have, fixed time, 8 a.m. in the morning until 6 a.m., 6 p.m. in the afternoon. You can always leave, around 4 as well. As per the compliance, we have to take 80% of attendance. So 8 a.m. in the morning until 6 p.m. in the evening. That's, the schedule. Even, for weekday classes, same schedule. For
Okay.
automotive courses, for business courses, it may be different because depends on your subjects, which subject you're doing, depends on your timetable.
Okay. So it's clear, yeah. So you can choose both based on your time, Miss Novia. So this is just my opinion. Is automotive technology is like the most favorite what is that? My favorite program in Apeiro? Is that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
is the favorite course in Apeiro because we've been in this industry for quite so long, and we like to provide quality education. And I think automotive courses is right now it's in trend. Right now it's very popular among the students who are here. If you ask people who are studying here, they always know about this course because it has easier way to get PR. In accounting, if you're studying accounting, bachelor of accounting, you waste so much money, and you realize that the PR is at 100 points. That's impossible to get. Same with the IT sector, it's at 90 points right now, and students are still waiting for invitations. So yeah, that's what I said. Like if you're just coming for study, then 2 years have fun, then go back to your country. That's other thing. And if you're coming for permanent residency, that's other thing.
Yeah. So it's also about the skill, right? I mean, the automotive skill is so expensive here. You can open if you don't get a job in a company, you can open your own, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's recommended. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's recommended. Okay. I think most of the students are male than female, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for automotive, you're saying
Yes.
there are female students. If you go and check our Facebook page,
Yeah.
we have quite ratio of 70-30 female and male students.
Okay.
So it doesn't
Wow.
matter, which gender, you don't have to, it's always equality. There is no inequality in gender. You don't have to worry if you are female and you want to do automotive courses. If you are capable of doing it, yes. It takes a lot
Yeah.
of hard work. And I'm not saying, like girls can't do it. You can't judge that. They can
Yes.
do it.
Yeah. Agree with that. Okay. Agree with that. Okay, Mr. Yas. It was that it's very fruitful. We said here fruitful talking, fruitful discussion with you today. Yeah, I hope you guys like it. I hope all our discussion are useful for you, for yourself, and also for your family, maybe who wants to know about this information. Don't forget to share, to rewatch,
Yeah,
to rewatch, and also share this video to your friends. Right? It's
yeah.
always
Share this with
felt.
whoever is required, whoever is
Yeah,
looking for these courses, who needs information. They
yeah.
can always email us. They can always message us in Facebook. They can always call me whenever they want.
Yeah.
They have my contact details. You can
Mhm.
always share with them. I'm totally fine with that.
Mhm.
Also, I'll recommend you, like to go and research it about it. There are so many websites like ELICOS, ESQA, Australian Immigration. These are the website where you can search about the courses assessment level of the college.
Okay, so you can find like Krikos. What? Krikos?
ELICOS.
Krikos and three. You mentioned three. It's a
Yep,
Krikos.
ESQA.
Square and
And just the government website, immigration.
okay.
So
Okay. Thank you.
the main website is CRICOS, CRICOS.
Okay.
You can go in that website, search about any institute, any university. You will
Mhm.
get detailed information in that, because that's where every institute has to register that. You can
Yeah.
always check that level and which course they provide as well. So
Okay.
that will be easier for you to compare everything.
I know that website, the Krikos one. I ever check it. Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
But the two others are not what is that? Not familiar with me.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'll,
familiar with that. But
I'll
I'm
send it to you.
familiar with the Krikos. Yes. Okay.
Because the two other websites are for student visa mostly. Like you get update on student visa, what are the minimum
Mhm.
requirements.
Yeah.
These are
For the level. It's for the level of the school, right? Either it's level one, two, or three. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it.
most of
Okay.
the good universities are on level one.
Mm-hmm.
Good institutes, good RTOs are level two. Some universities level three as well. So it's
Mm-hmm.
basically government decides, depends on number of visa refusal, visa accepting. So level two is very good. Level two means, there is a higher chance of your visa to getting refusal. So that's how, they
Mm-hmm.
maintain this level.
Yeah, yeah. So guys, itu kayaknya hampir sama sih kayak kita akreditasi A, B, C. Jadi mungkin akreditasi satu tuh akreditasi A, yang kedua itu B, yang ketiga C. Jadi kalau kalian pilih kampus yang level 2 atau level 1 itu akan lebih mudah diterima visanya. Jadi hati-hati dalam memilih kampus ya. Jadi Apeiro is one of your best choice to study at Melbourne. So let's get in touch. Let's keep in touch if you want to ask more question about this. Okay. Mr. Yas, tidak terasa kita sudah di ujung waktu. So like yes,
Terima kasih.
yeah. So until it's our campus orientation is over right now. So thank you very much for your
Thank you.
meaningful information about the environment and also about the education system and also level and etc. in Melbourne and Australia especially. So before we end this sharing session, do you want to give us a last question or a last question? Sorry, last your statement before the
No,
okay.
I'm totally fine. I'm very much satisfied how students are interacting here. So it's on YouTube as well. So that's really good. You can always go to comment section. If you have any questions, you can go to this Best Partner Education Consultancy and ask them questions regarding that. You have my email address, you have my, Facebook, everything. You can always go there and send me messages. I can always reply with the questions. Yeah, I'll just say, like you have to convince your parents, of course, one thing, and you can show detailed information to your parents so they are also sure that you are in safe hands. And that's all. Like I'm really happy I was a part of this session and the Best Partner Education Consultancy. We'll get in touch with you. Terima kasih.
Ya, sama-sama, Mr. Yes. Okay. Kita juga, we are really happy that today we can meet you and you can share this meaningful presentation and also information. So let's close the session. So I will say bye-bye from Indonesia.
Bye bye. Take care. I'll see you soon, everyone.
Okay, see you soon.